So, have Google killed SEO? Well, let's find out in this video and what we can do next, right? In my opinion, they haven't really killed SEO. It's just totally changed, right, from a few years ago. That's the thing with Google and SEO, right? Things are always in a state of flux. And many people, myself included, have lost a lot of traffic from Google, from doing SEO because of the way that things have changed. So if you do have websites or you have a software or a small business, you might be interested to know what to do with Google in 2024 and 2025 and on and on and on, right? So what to do next? Basically, what's happened is just everything's changed, right? All you need to know is that everything has changed from before. So the methods that worked in 2020, 2021, 2022, that's when it started changing, right? And now it's drastically changed from then. So we need to change our methods and find new ways to get traffic to our websites. So I'm going to present to you 4 ways of getting traffic to your website and strategy. So let's just get started with the first one. The first one is AI SEO. Okay, this is just what I'm talking about a lot on this channel, just using AI to do every single part of SEO, right? So speeding up, we can produce a lot more content, okay? We might not get as much traffic to each individual page as we might have got before, but if we can publish a lot more and do work a lot faster, then we can get similar, if not better results than what we were doing before. So one of the key things you need to understand about how Google works today is how to use a topical map, right? It's basically you just need to talk about the same content. Is like you have to be super specific about what you're talking about. Stay in your lane, don't go off talking about some random things. And Google is basically looking for websites that are like super high quality, that are by experts, right? You really know your stuff, and they just want to promote these websites in the search engine. Also big brands and Reddit and stuff like that. It can sometimes seem like it's just impossible to rank against Reddit, and that's kind of true. But, you know, sometimes there's Reddit, Quora, and then websites, right? And that's fine. That's what we have to deal with nowadays. But remember, some people won't like the results from Reddit, so they will always go down and click on a website. They'll be like, okay, this is rubbish. It depends on the Reddit query as well. Sometimes there's good answers in Reddit. Sometimes there's terrible answers. There's other sites like Quora, right, that are doing very well, and they're always terrible answers. I've never ever read anything good on that website. So, you know, people will go to Quora, come back and go to the next website or give up or something like that. But hopefully they won't. They will go to websites, and, you know, there are plenty of websites still getting plenty of traffic. So there was a big update known as the HCU, the Helpful Content Update, and that started at the end of 2022, I think, and 2023 also, and then the March Core Update this year, also part of that, right? It's kind of like affected sites that were going after long tail keywords, right, and that weren't really following this topical map situation, and you seem to get this classifier on your website, and there's nothing you can do. You just seem to just go down and down and down. That's what's been happening over the last year and a half on some websites, right? And basically what you can do is start a new site, right? And it'll take a certain amount of time before you get this little classifier. So this is why I put this here, this traffic graph here. So it kind of tends to go up, and then you might get this classifier and go down. I know it sounds terrible, right? You're going down, right? It seems like it's not working. But if you think about it, you know, you can actually get a lot of traffic in a very short amount of time. And, you know, you're still not down to zero, right? You still get traffic, right? So some of my sites, they went up, and kind of down. And yeah, they're not doing as like amazingly as maybe they were before, but it's still, you know, consistent traffic every day, right? Even on new sites, right? So I'm going to be starting new sites. I know you might think that's crazy, but I'm going to release a whole video about that soon, about my whole strategy and what I'm doing. And the tool that I'm going to be using for this is Journalist AI, right? It just auto publishes to your blog, right? So we really want to think about AI and automation, right? We want AI to do our first drafts, automatically publish to our website, add videos, images, all of that stuff for us, so automatically, so we don't need to think about that. You can choose to get 3 free articles, right? I'll leave a link to this tool in the first comment down below if you want to use it. and test it out, see if it works for you, right? I'm going to be using it on the new site that I'm going to start, and we're going to see some results. I'll keep you updated. If you subscribe to the channel, you will definitely find lots of videos that I'm going to talk about this new site. Okay, so one of the cool features that Journalist AI has is this auto blog, right? So it allows you to just publish with a certain schedule and send them to one of your integrations, right? So what you just need to do is go to articles and set up all of your titles, right? So no, I'm not going to suggest titles, but you put all of your different titles, right? And we'll generate an article for each title and then generate all the articles down there. So you get all your articles and you schedule them out and you can just do it automatically, right? So that's an introduction to AI SEO and how you can start. It's similar to what we were doing before, but just a little bit different in the way that we organize the topics for our website. The next option you have is social media, right? So you can use social media to get traffic to your website. Of course, it's often quite difficult, right? Because lots of them don't want you to take you off the platform, right? If you leave a link in Facebook, they're not going to promote it as much as, you know, a native post, right? Where you just post and keep people engaged on Facebook. But, you know, they still will you still will get traffic from this, okay? Again, it's a little bit like SEO. You might not get the extreme amazing numbers you got before, but if you keep publishing consistently, you will still be able to have a business on these platforms. Okay, so I do talk about Facebook and Instagram and other courses and different monetization methods, okay? So you can do different things, right? You can do e-com, you can have a course, right? And you can do ads, right? So these are different models, right? You basically publish on Facebook, link to your website, and then monetize with ads. Probably you've seen this a little bit. It doesn't really seem that intuitive when you're actually going through it, but something is like curious or something on Facebook, and then they link to the website, and then you have to read more about the story, right? And then you're watching ads and they're making money. So Pinterest and TikTok are also very good if you have the right niche, right? So you have to think about what it is. In TikTok, okay, there's younger people, it could be e-com, TikTok shop, something like that. Those things are doing very well. And Pinterest, it could be many things, usually something that's visual, right? And if you can always get clicks out to your website. Some of my niches are not even that visual, and I can get plenty of traffic from Pinterest, right? Just by creating something that is relevant. So the next strategies for traffic is Bing SEO, okay? Some people use Bing, right? There's quite a lot of people still using Bing. This is for one of my websites. So you can see this is just recent, right? I'm still getting between 600 and 300 clicks per day, right? It's 40,000 clicks in the last 3 months. So not too bad, right? It's okay. It's doing pretty well, even though it's Bing SEO. The thing about it is it's the old SEO, right? So, you know, it's basically what I was doing before, right? Before Google started killing off my website, right? Long tail keywords, all of that still works on Bing SEO. It's just that the numbers of people on Bing who use Bing as a search engine are just not really there, right? This is quite a high number, but in other websites, you know, it's probably 10, 15, 20 clicks per day. So that's not something that's really that worth it for me, but again, it is super easy and depends on the niche. If it's for an older niche, it might work well because sometimes older people use Bing. The last one we have here is Parasite SEO. So this is when you post on another website and you just use that to do what you want to do. You can sell courses on that. You can, you know, sell affiliate links, all that stuff. People are doing this on Medium, LinkedIn, and Reddit. So I haven't had that much success with this because I keep getting banned, right? I got banned from Reddit. I got banned from Medium. So this is one of the problems. Is really, what is it called? They call it churn and burn. Okay, it's kind of like fast and then you can just get slapped and yeah, it doesn't work. But like you can see here, I was actually doing quite well, you know, getting up to 100 page views per day. And then, yeah, they closed my account. So that isn't really the greatest long-term strategy, is it? So yeah, it definitely can work. For this, I just use no competition words, right? Keywords. And yeah, you can rank very easily at the top of Google with AI content. So me personally, I will be going for number 1, AI SEO. That's because I just find the whole topic of AI super interesting. And I think if I can get all my processes down with AI, right, then I can just save a huge amount of time and I can be like 10 times more productive than my competitors. And in that case, I can just, get more and more and more traffic and win, right? Because at the end of the day, SEO is a zero-sum game, right? There are only really 2 or 3 positions at the top of Google where you get a lot of traffic, right? So you are competing against the whole world for that keyword, right? And yeah, Google, although it has gone down a little bit in search traffic and ChatGPT, still, how many people are actually using ChatGPT to search stuff? It doesn't really work for everything. Get stuff wrong. I used it myself this morning and it was a bit off and incorrect. So I still trust Google for a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people don't, but in the real world, really 99% of people still Google stuff all the time. So we really have to get to the top of Google with our positions, with our keywords, right? Topic. So we really want to get to the top of Google with our keywords, right, that are related to our topics, right? It's such a nice steady way of traffic, right? Because, some of the posts I've written, 5-7 years ago, and they're still ranking in Google, still bringing in traffic, still making small amounts of money every day. So if you have something more high ticket to sell, you can obviously make a lot more money. So that's it for this video. My name's Connor Martin. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about AI, SEO, AI marketing, all those topics. Thanks for watching.